Good afternoon, everyone. It is Rachel here, and we are here with day 57 of the 100-day project. I nearly didn't do a video today because, I don't know, feeling tired, headache, that sort of thing. But I'm going to do it. And this one comes from Janet. It's day 57, and it's a Tina Shabbydabbydoodah tracing paper envelope. So I had a look at Tina's videos. I don't think I'd seen those. I don't know how I missed those ones. But she did a series of tracing paper envelopes. Some were stamped, some were had a napkin on them. So I thought, thank heavens, I better test it out before I start. So basically, look at this. I put this on with the the watered down glue. Tina used watered down Mod Podge, but it really crinkles up, and I didn't pay attention enough to realize if Tina's crinkled up like that too. But then she attached it to some paper bags, so that may have flattened it out. So this is wet, so I have to let that dry. But it kind of stresses me out a little bit, this crinkling, so I'm not going to do that method. So then I tried, this is also drying. I put the tracing paper on a big piece of book page with just some glue stick. It's got a little bit of air bubbles because obviously when you put glue stick down, it's fair, unless you've got those colourful ones, it's kind of hard to see whether you've put it everywhere, but it doesn't matter. And it's slightly better, but it's still crinkled a lot. I put bits and pieces of napkin on that one, so I'll let that dry, but that's still quite crinkly, so that doesn't excite me either. I thought this one I'll make into, I might stamp, I don't know, I don't think I'll stamp on it because it'll be very messy with the writing, but I like how you've got the feel of the tracing paper with this one, and then, but you can see the book page really well, so we'll do something with that one. And so now what I'm doing, I thought I'd try and do, is just use my glue stick, because I don't like the way the wet glue really crinkles it up. It's as I said, it stresses me out. So I think I'm just going to glue stick it here and there. I don't want it to go everywhere. I'm going to glue stick on that one, I think, too. I've wisened up. I'm using my, as many of you have suggested, I'm using my water brush to wet around here, and I know you ladies have been telling me forever to do it, so I can then just tear it that much easier. And so I thought I might do, I've done it before, I thought I might do like a sort of compilation sort of page. I don't want to cover it all. I'm not going to cover it all. I probably won't use this bit down here. I might even just tear that off right now, because I'm not going to do really wide envelopes, so we'll just tear that off. That could be used as a pocket, or something like that. And probably yeah, I think I'll tear off that bit as well. We might as well not cover all of it. Okay, I might regret it. No, I don't think so. So yeah, so that to me could be, well, that would be, so you can even think about where you're putting it. So that would be like that. I might even fold it so I know. So this is just my interpretation of what lovely Tina did. So that to me is going to be the top, and then this is going to be the down below. So I think I'll put that there. And as I said, I'm not going to cover it all, because I think I'll put, or I could put music paper behind. Yeah, I might put music paper behind this one. So I'm just going to use the glue stick because it crinkles my paper up much less. The other one, just, if it's stressing you, don't do it. It really was stressing me out. I don't know how poor Tina coped. She's very brave indeed. So, right. Oh, and I uploaded my video yesterday. I did the draw for the giveaway, and I uploaded my video and forgot to publish it. So I'll publish that when I finish this video. I'll publish that. So you'll watch this video, that will have already been published, but you'll know that I did it yesterday. So we haven't used this flower here. Oh, maybe that bit there. These are lovely Michelle napkins, and they are by the company Michelle. And they are, you're allowed to use them for things that you're selling. You're not allowed to scan them, but you're allowed to use them. So I'll just put that there. Some glue down there. So this may be a quick video, especially considering I've only got one more piece of so now I've got all this glue mix set up. Okay, so let's get some music paper. That's all I want to do, top and bottom. I don't want to cover it all. I'm just going to grab some music paper. And I think I've got some here. Yes, I do. Nearly running out of this one. A nice piece of music paper. And we will glue it down on there. And right, so all I'm going to do is get my, I'm not using the wet glue. I'm just using my glue sticks. So I'll just have to make sure. I'm just doing my border. Now we will be stitching. I'm just going to go along like this. I'll go that way. Trying to, I can't really see, I can see a little bit, but I can't see perfectly where my glue is. So I do my best. You do use quite a bit of glue sticks. You want to have a bit on hand. And we're going to glue this down an inch. I might just be careful. I might use my card. Tina had some acetate, which was a good idea when she was gluing down. She was smoothing it out with the acetate. I didn't have any of that. Any bits of napkin that I haven't stuck down very well, I will address afterwards. There we go. So this is my interpretation of Tina's tracing paper envelopes. Okay, so that's like that. Then I need to get my ruler. It's going to get a little bit gluey. And I'll just tear off, just lining it up with my tracing paper, and tear off the excess, which is a bit sticky. Now the reason why I didn't put the glue on the tracing paper is because the tracing paper tends to roll up. And it's even more annoying. Just smooth some of it out with my thumb. But I do like that even with the just using the glue stick, you can see the music paper behind the napkin. Right. So I had a bit somewhere, I can't remember where, that didn't seem to have any glue behind it. It's just, and then you can go with your thumb or your card, but sometimes it's just easier with your thumb, and smooth it out. There it is. There's the bit without stuff. There we go. And that'll all dry. Any bits that are peeking out, I don't think there's any there either. It's just another effect really, isn't it? You just get another sort of different look. So that was the fold up. Of course, I've ironed out my crease now. So that's that. And that goes down like that. And that is my first one. And then I'll stitch it. Oh, I like that. That's much less stressful than the other way for me. I don't know how Tina wasn't stressed, but she has some trick. I did sort of watch them quickly so I could do the video. So I probably need to go back and concentrate a bit more. So obviously I didn't put too much here. I mean, you could add something there if you wanted to, like what would we add here? maybe you could have sort of something like that there if you wanted to. Yeah, maybe we didn't put that flower on. I might take it from here, from the middle, so we don't have any straight edges. And just put that there. So you can always add more afterwards. So now we'll try the other one where, the glue there, we'll try the other one where I've already glued it to the paper. We might enjoy that more. Okay, so that will dry and that will be stitched, and that's that one. Now, we may add something to it, but I'm just going to let it dry for a minute, and I'm very happy with that one. Yes, this is good. I'm happy with this method. So this one I'm going to already fold it. So I've already glued it. I could have this one with maybe a slightly, oh no, it's about the same, slightly deeper flap. And maybe this one, I'll do that afterwards actually. There we go. Okay, so that's that bit. Now let's grab a different napkin. So a good way to use your napkins, this. Well, this one I could use a more sort of neutral napkin. Like not neutral, just a pattern, not imagery, and then we could put something on it. That could be good. Just trying to see here. I've got this one here. I've got these bits to use up. Oh, I'll tell you what else I've got. Maybe I won't use that. I've got rice paper, and I've got some tissue paper, but no, I don't think I'll use that either. Okay, I'll get on with it. Just tell me to get on with it and I will. So, do I want this one? You know me and decisions. Oh, I know what I might use. What's on this one? So, what I will say, these were sent to me. I think these were the ones that were sent to me in the 100-day, no, in my birthday challenge. What am I saying? I'm doing the 100-day project right now. And so they don't have the other layers because they've been sent to me without them for, you know, so they were lighter to ship. So I don't need to separate them. Otherwise, you need to separate them from the other layers. I'll just get rid of that. Now, what I was thinking, I could do this one, and we could do something. I know exactly what. Oh, I like that. So I don't usually go for the fish, do I? And now I know the writing's upside down, but at some point it's going to be upside down. Hopefully I've put enough glue there. I don't think I have, but we will see. Put that there, glue it down, and we'll fix up any bits. Oh, isn't that lovely? So I think, yep, that's it. I'm enjoying it with the glue stick more than the other. And then here I'm going to put a little bit, I love that. Who knew? I'm going to put this bit at the back, I think. Boy, does the brush make your life easy. I know, you guys, how many years has it been that you've been telling me that and I haven't been listening? How many years is it? Okay. Oh, people walking around. People upstairs are walking around. I don't have my big light on, so they probably couldn't see me. That's that. And then we need to we'll put something up there. Oh, what about this? Oh, I like this. This is lovely, this napkin. I actually really like it. I love the colours. You know me, I'm a blue girl. I love the colours, I really do. I don't think I need to get rid of that. Oh, I did wet it. So I haven't asked, how is everybody going today? I hope everybody is well, and yes, and not too stressed out. Troubling times, troubling times. Okay, so I like that. It's a little bit sticky, but anyway, it'll dry. Because you know what? Glue stick dries. And then I would like, what would I like there? Let's have a look. So we've got that. What I really like is this bit here. I think I'm going to just put it on sideways. I'm going to put it that way, like that. Okay. Oops, see, I'm sticking to my table. I've got a new wet towel today, and I'm just going to clean it off because otherwise everything sticks to it. Okay, so with this one, what I was thinking was, I've still got my fancy fish here from my kit, and I'm thinking one of these fish will be lovely on there. That one might be too big. That one could be good. Got one here already cut out. Putting a fish there. Maybe I need a little fishy. Oh, here's a little fishy. Oh, that one's cute. Oh, I like that one. But you can't see it, so I might have to. I could put it on the other side. You still get a few crinkles even with the glue stick, but not too bad. That's really an idea, isn't it, for a journaling card, is to have some tracing paper, napkin, and then a fish. That's really cute. I really like that. If I had any smaller fish left, I think I used them all. Oh, here's one. So you could have one there, which would be cute. Any others? Put that one there. Let me just see. I'm going to cut it out. I'll move it up just in case you can't see. I might need to print that kit out again. It's really a fun kit to use, the fancy fish. I'm going to cut his whiskers off. Poor little fishy. Okay, so you could put that there and that one there, or just maybe have one there, and then when you flip it over, you've got another one there. I think I'll do that. And I kind of feel like I might like to put yeah, I like that. I'm going to put that behind it. So I need my glue book. Put one of my labels behind it. So I won't, all I would do with this then is, I'm not going to stitch it now because it's really sticky. I need to leave it till tomorrow or till later today. I'll do it later today just so it's less sticky, because that will stick, make my sewing machine sticky. So I'll let it dry a little bit and then I'll sew them. But I'll show you where I sew. Oop, sticking to my paper. Oh, I think that's really cute. So you don't, with this method, you don't just have to make envelopes. You can make all kinds of things. It just has a nice effect, which you probably can't tell so much on camera. And then here, I could decide to put that fish there. I think I liked it up there, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe I'll try. Just a minute. Let's see what other ones I had. That one's too big. Those can go up there. Oh, here it is, this one. I thought I might like this one, but it's a little bit, I need some of my smaller ones that I had, but I've used them all. I think I'll put that one, now maybe I'll put it there, and there I'll put maybe a Tracy something. This type, this is not specific, this one. So on one side you've got, I'm going to glue that fish down too. So I'll put that fishy there. And then I'm going to cut this out. So labels everywhere. No. Noisy child. That's probably the one that runs around upstairs all day and all night. There we go. So that's going to go there. I'm very happy with that. So we've got this. I love that. So that's that side. So just a, you know, a underwater themed napkin, a label and a fancy fish. And then on this side, we've got our label and fancy fish. And then, let me just see. I don't think I want to put any more there. I don't think so, unless I want to put this one there. No, I don't think I need any more. Okay, now what I would do is I'll stitch across there, and then you just go all the way around like that. So that's how it will be stitched. But isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Thank you, Tina. Great idea. Just different method, but great idea. Now this one's very crinkly. I'm not happy about the crinkles. It's too crinkly. I don't mind a few crinkles, but this is too much. Too much for me. So I don't know what I'll do with that. I didn't even bother continuing on with it. I'll shove that one over there. Now I like this one. This one I'm going to stitch across there again and then stitch around. And, oh, I think we could have something here. We're not going to have a fish. We won't look at the fishies. Put the fishies over there. I really do like the fancy fish ones. I'm going to have to make another one. So just put that over there. Now, I do have some stamped fabric. I wonder if I've got anything that inspires me from that. Let's have a look. Not those. It's too big. I actually have a whole box of stuff that I've made in with the 100-day project. I guess I can't even remember what I made to start off with. No, I don't think I want any of those. And now that I'm looking at them, so I should put those over there. I'll tell you what else is nice is Steffi's. Things like this are really nice. And oh wait, I've got a few in this bath. Oh gosh, I do get into such a mess. So in here we have a few. Let's just have a look. I quite like that. It's giving it an old worldly sort of look. I don't want to cover up all of that. The only thing I would put there is a label. Or the other thing I could do is actually stick. I think I like the butterfly more. I think I'll put the butterfly there like that. I like the mix of materials, if you know what I mean. So this butterfly is from the kit that Steffi did a while ago from my antique book with all the butterflies in it. And then on this side, I'm just putting a label. It's a label day. Today is, oh, we could have it just, or just initial. An initial could be nice. No, label. So let's have a look if there's anything in here. That one, this one. None of those. This is a lovely colour, that one. Oh, I like that one. I know, Sherry, this is like your worst nightmare. I know it. Okay, no, I think I'm going to go with the orange one. There you go. Something different. Okay. Drop that on the floor. So, oh, that's a very sticky page. Put some glue on there, and that one is ready to go for stitching. We don't need to do anything else, I don't think. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so let's do another one. I've got another. I love the fish one. Don't let me forget about my fish. I like the fish. We'll get rid of that page. It's lumpy and bumpy and sticky. And I'm not happy with that one either. What I can do is I can... Well, I didn't do a very good job gluing that down either, but I could salvage that. That could be made into a journaling card or something. So, I've got another piece of tracing paper here. It's only a very light tracing paper. It's 55 GSM. So my copy paper is 80 GSM, just to give you an idea. You can Google it. I don't know what it is in pounds, but that's what it is in GSM. So we won't use the fish again, but I will be doing more of those because I like those. Just move this out of the way. No, that piece is drying. It's really, 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 really crinkly. I don't like it. Look at that on the back. It's awful. So I won't be using that. one's nice. This one has its layers. They're all pretty, aren't they? Very pretty. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to glue this to the book page first. Oh, wait a minute. Now we've got another thing we could do. Oh, well, that'll make it too busy. I was thinking we could glue it to a decorated piece of paper even, but I think that will make it too busy. I think we should just keep it to the script. So, well, what about... Got some typed paper here. Why don't we just grab a piece of typed? Isn't that great? Not one with a botanical on it. I'll be hoarding those. Oh, do I have any plain ones? Here we go. Okay, so we'll glue that on there. Look, I've got this big mix here and I haven't used it. Yes, so Lily and I got up early today, and by 8:15 we went out to the beach because it was about 27 today, but it wasn't that warm. It's so warm in the morning, but it wasn't too bad. So we went to the beach and we took our coffee and our breakfast, and we walked in the water. The water was icy cold, icy cold, but we had a walk in the water, and it was lovely, and then we came home by 9:30. Looks all right to me. I'll just tear that off. I can trim that off afterwards. I'm actually just lining my it's not stamped straight on the paper, but that's okay. I'll just do it with my ruler. Okay, so I like to fold it first, so then I can see. I might have a smaller. I like it with the typewriter. Look. Oh, they're both upside down. What a goose. That's better. There we go. Yes, so you might want to be careful of that, and it's a little bit crooked, so I'll just trim that. Okay, so what napkin are we going to use? We might use this one. So this one has all its layers, so you just grab a piece of sticky tape and then rip it up, and that's my first layer up, and then second layer. Rip it again. There we go. And then you can just slowly take them off. So I quite often get asked questions, where do I get my napkins? I have been sent them all, pretty much. So, yeah, I haven't bought them. Isn't this pretty? see how we go with this piece. That will go there. Get some glue on there. The beach is so lovely when early in the morning. I like it much more than going in the middle of the day. There's hardly any people. They're all just arriving by the time we're leaving. And it's just a really nice way to start the day. Except tomorrow Lulu's got lessons at 9 and the day after as well, but then she'll nearly be done. So then we'll be free agents. And I'm just going to put a little piece of this where there's less decoration. I don't want the straight edges, so we'll get rid of those. I think I might even want less than that. I'd take that off and put that up. Yeah, I only want a little bit. I'll just trim this off. Okay, so that's that bit. Now, what will we put up here? I really like the greens here. Yep. And then on the back we will have of that. We don't want this. Perfect. Oops, got a blob of glue there. Okay, so actually I could just fold that down. Why not? Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty napkin. Thank you for sending me that one. And then I'm going to see. I quite like that. I'm going to glue that there. And then over here, oh, I like that owl. Yeah. So just glue that one down and then glue the owl, and then I am done. Whoops. Okay, cute. So these are my Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah inspired tracing paper napkins. So we'll show you, this is, well, this was the first one. We'll show you that one first. So it's got floral and music paper, and it needs to be stitched, and butterfly on the back. And I might round those corners there. And then, yeah, I think I'll round the corners with my thing. So this one's got the fish theme, and then that's the reverse side there. And then this one is just that pretty watercolor floral. Put that there. And then on the back, I've put an owl. It's a bit sticky, so I'm not going to stitch that one yet. As I said, I didn't like it when it was wet. Like when I really wet the thing, it's gone all crinkly. I'll wait for it to fully dry, and then this, when I put the wet glue on here too, it's really very crinkly. So I mean, it'll be all right when I stitch it down, I guess, but it is very crinkly compared to these that I just used the glue sticks. So I found that method easier for me. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you, Tina, for your wonderful inspiration, and thank you for suggesting it, and I will see you again tomorrow. See you. Bye.